Has cyclosporiasis outbreak given New Yorkers more caution with their food choices? The cyclosporiasis outbreak impacting the U.S. produce market and leaving customers at risk of explosive diarrhea has not significantly affected the items they buy or how much produce they're selling. New York City shoppers and grocery store employees have told AM New York. What troubled many, however, has been the lack of clarity about how the outbreak started and what products are most responsible. Taylor Farms, the produce company at the center of the investigation into the national cyclosporiasis outbreak, issued a voluntary recall of some products which did not appear to apply to products in New York State. But the nationwide spike in cases raised questions among some. Sam Watson was shopping in Brooklyn on Tuesday, and she told AM New York that she felt like she had relatively clear information about what to do during the outbreak. I feel like it's not crazy concerning, said Watson, who is also pregnant. We haven't really changed too much about our food purchasing, just being extra careful to wash everything like 3 times with vinegar and baking soda, as my mom said. She said that she has to be very conscious about what she consumes anyway. I'm just being a little bit more careful with salads, Watson said. But you have to be careful about that with pregnancy anyway. Over the weekend, an exposure tracing kerfuffle followed by a dispute over public information caused some confusion about the outbreak's origin and subsequent investigation. Following an announcement that the FDA had traced the nationwide outbreak to popular salad kit producer and lettuce distribute, Taylor Farms, the federal government, rolled back its statements about testing. It said Sunday that a test showing the presence of cyclospora in Taylor Farms iceberg lettuce from central Mexico was actually a false positive. The Salinas, California-based company said Sunday that the FDA apologized for the false positive and said at this moment, FDA has not identified a single positive product test result for cyclospora. A back and forth ensued with the FDA saying that despite a false positive, there was ample evidence to connect the outbreak in the Taylor Farms Central Mexico iceberg lettuce. Taylor Farms then posted on Monday what it called a summary of the facts to clear up any confusion about its cooperation with health officials. Taylor Farms has not responded to a request for comment. New Yorkers say they don't want to be an experiment in cyclosporal outbreak. For Mark Plaskett, the guessing game wasn't worth it. Plaskett told AM New York that one of his friends was diagnosed with the foodborne illness like cyclosporiasis early on in the outbreak, and that he didn't want to go through the prolonged, intense diarrhea that his friend experienced. Plaskett said that one of his staples on his shopping trips is an argula, is an argula spinach blend, but he's forging it on Tuesday to protect against possible exposure to cyclosporiasis. I'm just taking my vitamins and I'm avoiding greens, he said. That's all I have to say for this video.